Hello, I'm Marty Jopson. I'm the science presenter for the One Show, and this is my little favourite bit of ancient woodland that's part of the Woodland Trust's domain. It's called Grasswood. It's just up from Grassington in the Yorkshire Dales. I live just down the road, and this is where we come in the middle of summer and all seasons, in fact, with the kids, and we play around. It's a fantastic place to visit. Ancient woodlands, according to the Woodland Trust at least, is anything that's older than 400 years. Now the reason, that seems rather arbitrary, but that's when we first had maps that are reliable. But of course some of this ancient woodland might be far, far older. And in fact we know that some of it dates back to the Ice Age. It's been around for thousands and thousands of years. It's what we call the original wild wood. And the reason why ancient woodlands are quite so amazingly special is because of that continuity of habitat. Because it's been a wood for so long, the soil underneath has gradually accumulated and accumulated for hundreds and hundreds of years. All this sort of wonderful goodness, which makes it this biodiversity hotspot. The whole woodland is absolutely chock full of fungi. In fact, fungi are an essential part of the ecosystem of any woodland. They're so important. They've got a completely separate kingdom. They're not plants, they're not animals, they're fungi. And what happens is the fungi, actually most of the time, they grow underground and they form these networks, and it's huge, and then this whole wood will be one massive network underground of fungi, of little thin sort of strips of fungi, and they get together with the roots and they actually help the trees grab nutrients and water and bring them into the trees. It's called mycorrhizal fungi. And then when the tree dies, the fungi goes up the tree and comes out as a fruiting body like that and produces spores. Fruticose lichens and foliose lichens, and these are an indicator species for pollution. So if you've got these really hairy ones on like that, this lichen, which is a remarkable thing, I mean it doesn't look anything like lichen, but it's lichen, then it means you're in an area where the air quality is really good. You've got a completely different vegetation down here. So you've got these ferns down here, which wouldn't grow on the surface because they need more protection. They like it sort of more, damper and protected. Whereas up here, you'll just have ordinary bigger ferns. So you get, which makes this unique. Ancient woodland only makes up about 2% of the Great Britain's land mass. And we've lost 50% of it since the 1930s. Now, technically, it's protected under law, but there are loopholes. And actually what's happening is it's being used up. People are just turning it into roads and building sites. So it's essential that we protect our ancient woodland more with real laws that hold and keep people to them.